Welcome. Let me just see if I have everything all set up. If you guys can hear me, we gonna get started. Well, you all can hear me now. Well, howdy there, everybody. My name's rancorsteve. It's kind of a cool little ringtone. Welcome to the 60-second Lego build. We are both on Rumble and the YouTube. We're gonna do a little. This guy. Yes. Let everyone know we're here to have fun. There we go. It's been a while. I feel like the camera's a lot better. I don't know what I did. I don't know. But hey, how you doing there, John? How about we not do this one? Because this is bag number 2. It's this one. How do I know? There were tires in that one. I think Canadian Spider-Man might be joining us later today. I thought, make a little Lego build. Have a little fun. It went all over the place. And then we just shift. So we're going to do it quick. Boom, boom, boom. I wish I could do it down space. When dealing with things that fall, not cool. There we go. No worries, Canadian Spider-Man. I'm here with my liquid deaths. That's another thing. Turn this vibration of a phone off because my phone just loves to do that. What's up there, John Bagel? It's been a while for a Lego build. It's been a while. Been a very, very busy man. It's a busy guy. Oh, I keep forgetting. There's always stickers on these things. I don't think I put stickers on these. I don't think I did. Oh well. Oh, I know who I can ask also to join us. Sorry about this. I have a lot of things that just popped up for fun stuff. But here we go. Yes, Lego Build. If you're wondering why Lego Build has not happened for a few weeks now, it's because I was on vacation slash location scouting. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And then I got back from Texas and I was beat, just exhausted. I was like, maybe have a couple weekends to myself, relax, enjoy the time, and yeah, that's what I did. It might be funny to have you get high as balls on mushroom and then try to. I am not going to do that. It probably would be funny for you guys, but for me, I would just be paranoid out of my mind. It'd be crazy. Oh, he has a. Dang it. All right. Well, I text him. He's probably going to text me back. Or he'll be like, I'm busy. I was like, fine. You're busy. Okay. Alrighty then. And then John said, my mom is having a third great grandchild. That is awesome. That is awesome, man. But come on, get it. There we go. I was gonna do a NASCAR car today, but it's already broken down, and so it'd be difficult. It would have taken me a day to actually organize all the pieces, and it's like I just don't have the time. And so I picked the Mustang. Because why not? Hold on, I gotta make room. Kick off the old boots. Oh, much better. There we go. Now I feel in the zone, like auto zone. But I am excited to be back doing Lego Build. It's a lot of fun. This is more of my relaxation time with rancorsteve. Well, I hope the pregnancy and everything goes very well, John. Yeah, I get why Jeff was incognito for a bit. Totally understand that. Um, Nothing bad. He was just dealing with a lot and had to get some things done. So I was like, that's cool. And then I decided, hey, I'm just gonna take a couple weeks off of doing Lego build and go to Texas. Texas, everybody. Texas. And there was a lot of people that really didn't know how to function with out Lego build, which kind of shows something how important Lego build has been to this community, which I think it's pretty cool. Been doing this for a year now of Lego build, and I think it's kind of cool, like how important Lego build is for people. And I didn't know that. That's the thing. And um, we were in communication for a little bit here and there, but I just got really busy with everything else in my life that it's just that's the thing. Sometimes I'll get really busy on my end of things, and then I'll just, man, like I'm trying to get things done and all these things. And so I kind of tend to just zone out and just focus on what I need to do. Like find this stupid little rubber piece. Hello. That doesn't go there. Oh man, I gotta find a rubber piece. Come on, man. The joys of finding pieces that you cannot buy. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna do this right quick because I can. I can do this. Here, I'm gonna send this link out to a few people in case they want to join. We could talk about anything people want. Politics, movies, anything. This is the place. I know what I'm going to do. Do that. Do this, do that, and yada, yada, yada. There we go. John said, it happens. Work is busy for me also now. That's good. And then he said, I can honestly say if I could walk away from this job, I would do it tomorrow. Well, I wouldn't recommend doing it fully tomorrow unless you have, hey there, Pooches. Yes, my sidekick. My sidekick. Yes. Jeez. You got a little thing. Doggos. Everyone likes doggos. All right, you gotta lay down. You gotta lay down. I can't snuggle with you right now. You're interrupting the Lego build, but you're so cute. Yes. Oh, she loves me. This is my dog Gray. Yes. Oh yes. Will you lay down? No. You just want to. You want to do some Lego build with me? Let's look. Hold on. You gotta lay down. I am building a Lego with my dog trying to interrupt me. Here, off. Lay down. Lay down. I know what she wants. Hold on. She wants the treats. I'll be right back. Hold on. So I get a ball, has hair all around it, and I put the treats inside the little thing, and then it's pretty cool. There you go. And she just tosses it around, tries to get the snacks out. It's a her, not a him. It's okay. A lot of people assume my dog is a he, and it's kind of funny, but yeah. All right, back to my regularly scheduled of finding a piece that I cannot find. Oh crap! If I start building around it, I can figure it out. Here it is. Haha! I found it, guys. While I was in Texas, I actually listened to a lot of country music, which was fantastic. There's nothing better than listening to country music while driving in Texas, which is I've come to realization that Texas is God's country. It is true. I love Texas very much. I was in heaven, man. I was in heaven. Now I gotta find this one little piece. Scoop a doops, man, right here. But welcome, Diego. How you doing? I hope you're having a good week. I hope everyone's having a good week. Well, I gotta find this long piece, man. Is it this one? Yes. We're getting somewhere, everybody. And then after Lego build, I'm cleaning up the kitchen. Yeah, the wife and I are going to be organizing and doing all these fun condensing down of everything. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Later. That's why I'm doing this one early in the morning/afternoon. Oh, for Pete's sake. Where are you? No one knows. Yes. I'll help you. There you go. I think working on the front end. I think we'll go with that. Man, there's a lot of pieces to this one. Oh, dang. So now we do. Yep. Go here. Now it goes. Maybe yeah, it was this one. And this slides in here. Like all this all the way. Yeah. We're working on the front end of the Mustang. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. Now, here it is. And I know Canadian Spider-Man is getting set up on his end to join us. It'll be a lot of fun. Star size. Nope. A little too short. Yeah. No, I need to do this first. Then I can do this. There we go. That looks better. Yeah. Pop this out just to make sure. I'm going to go get my bag of Lego pieces because I don't see a piece unless it's somewhere. Yeah, hold on, everybody. When all else fails, go in this bag. You'll find something in here. There's a blue piece. It's gonna be right in front of my face. Watch. I'm not that organized. Ow. I know it's somewhere. I will find it. It's a very specific piece. No, not that one. Maybe it is in here somewhere. Let me take a step over here. No. This is what we're gonna do, because I know it's in here. We're just gonna snag it from here right now. And then we'll figure it out later, because it might actually be in this little bag here. That's probably what it is. Bingo. Ta-da! We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I was supposed to have a piece here. Right here. This and then that and bam. Now there's another piece I gotta find. See, I knew I was gonna find the piece that I needed. Set them on the side. Where are you, man? All the right pieces. Let me go check out where I restructured this whole thing right quick. Well, that was a failed mission. Probably is in here somewhere. I'm gonna look for it. There we go. Found you, little buggers. That's why you have extra Lego pieces. In case you lose one, you got a whole bunch. Let me see if anyone. It does have to go in a certain way, doesn't it? Yes, it does. That's what she said. I bet it was. Here's that one. That one. Do 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 do. So this goes here. And then in. Got it. Just doing something right quick. Because I can. Canadian Spider-Man is in the background.
Hello. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Well, hello there.
Hi. Yeah, you can hear me. Fantastic. Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are we building?
We're building the Mustang.
Nice. Yeah, I just read the title. But what it doesn't say what Mustang, which Mustang.
Oh, it's the Mustang GT.
Nice. Awesome. Which stands for Grand Turismo, Grand Touring, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic, Steve. Yeah, it's been a little while. I don't think you did one last weekend, did you?
No, it's been a while.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Yeah, no, it's busy. We've got a couple of friends of ours are on the road. Our friend Sean Carter is down in Vegas, having a vacation or a visit down there. So that's fun. I like Vegas. I've only been there once.
I've been there a couple times. It's okay. It's not as like grandeur as some people think. It's okay.
Yeah. Not something I go back for, but it was entertaining. I got to see a lot of the shows and performances, and it just the spectacle that Vegas is. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I think Sean's down there visiting his mom.
All right.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I can meet up with him and Robert. Robert lived in close to when we were in Dallas, but it just didn't work out. And then with Sean,
Robert,
he
right? Yeah.
lived farther away, and I was like, eh.
Well, Texas is pretty big, apparently.
Oh man, dude, it's
Vegas,
huge.
yeah,
I love it.
The whole, and I guess Nevada's fairly decent size too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized state.
Yeah. What? There's a lot of green there. Is this a green Mustang? I take it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, find all the pieces and do all the stuff and yada yada yada.
Yeah, I'm glad you're streaming. Normally, I'd be out hunting, but it's pouring rain. It poured rain all night, so it's no good. No bueno.
That's not fun.
No, I know. I missed out. I didn't get a chance to go last night or this morning. Hopefully, later today.
And then later today, my wife and I we're condensing a lot of stuff in the kitchen.
Oh yeah,
that is the goal for today.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, no,
and I was like
in the house projects yesterday.
Yeah, it's always nice to kind of clear out some stuff. Then it feels good. You feel like you've accomplished something.
Yep, that's right. Especially, I move pretty often. I move fairly often, and that's an excellent opportunity to downsize and consolidate and just not make sure that you don't have anything you don't need. If I haven't used it in the last 8 months, it's gone.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, just building.
Oh, fantastic. How's have you guys been getting hammered by the rain, or I suppose you
not really. It'll happen soon. We'll have our rainy season soon. Nice. We don't get that much really of crazy rains and everything because California, it's like meh, but we can get hit pretty good with rain.
I got hit while in Vegas out on the strip, and holy shit, does it ever storm there? That was a good sized storm.
Ooh.
That was nice.
I do like you've dealt with thunderstorms, right? Where you just hear thunder.
Love them.
Is it the most relaxing thing you could ever do?
100%, absolutely, yeah.
Oh man, there's nothing. When my wife and I went to Florida one time, there was a thunderstorm, and I just sat out there, and they were like, "You're gonna get shocked." I was like, "No, I'm not. Whatever."
No, I'll sit right out in it. Fuck yeah. No, absolutely. I haven't been shocked yet, but I remember when I was in Western Australia watching the storms come from the ocean, from the Pacific Ocean, and coming to land, and you can watch them. You sit on City Beach there in Perth. You can watch them come in for a couple of hours at a time, and they're just
Oh yeah,
it's an unobstructed view because it's over the ocean, and you
and
just
it's
have
the most relaxing.
spectacular.
That's the
Yeah,
thing. If anyone wants to know what a guy's relaxation is, their zen or whatever it is, it's thunderstorms, man.
yep, yeah, I would say, or maybe a giant roaring waterfall like Niagara, something like
I've been to
something
Niagara.
powerful. Yeah, I haven't been there in probably a couple of decades, but it was good to see. It was excellent to see the falls, and apparently it's pretty touristy right now. It's like a little mini Vegas in itself, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I like Niagara. That was pretty good.
Yeah, more of
Yeah,
these
the
little
falls
pieces.
were impressive. The falls were really impressive. Yeah, the so I've been promoting this Tuesday stream quite a bit, man. This is gonna
Oh
be a
yeah.
good one. This
Oh,
is
it's
gonna
gonna
be a
be
good one.
fun.
Yeah, I just replied to one of your posts there. I reposted it and promoted it again, saying it's not like men are telling women, to lower their expectations in dating. We're not trying to tell you to lower your expectations. What we're saying is be realistic with your own self-worth. Have a little self-awareness. If you're a 5 as a woman, don't set your bar for 8s and above, like that's, and just
Well,
ignore
here's a question.
all the other 5s and 4s and 6s. Just
Yeah, here's a question I have for you. Hey, never too old
self-aware.
for Lego.
Self-aware.
Here's a question I have for
Hello.
you because I get this a lot. Is, and I'll tell my answer to this, and we can talk about it also on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Like
I
when
hope
it
so.
becomes
It'll be a
like
good discussion.
ranking of women, like you always get like if guys are like, okay, where do you rank yourself? And they always say like a 9, 10. And then then they ask the guy, oh, what do you
Yeah.
rank yourself? We're always like a 4, a 5.
Yeah, we usually undervalue
Like
ourselves. Well, because
because
society doesn't really value us, right? They're always saying putting women up on a pedestal, and guys, now you're
yeah.
replaceable. So that affects us. Of course, we undervalue ourselves, or
Like
or
I'm trying
perhaps
to find
more
this piece.
realistic. I mean, what, guys have to be more realistic, Steve. If guys aren't realistic, we get kicked in the nuts. Girls
Yeah.
can be in fairy tale land their entire fucking lives, and they can survive. We have to be real, or we're gonna die.
Well, here's the thing. It's because what I think it is from my experience is guys, we look at ourselves like, okay, my height, we put in a lot of things in perspective. My height, I'm bald, whatever the situation might be, I'm overweight. So we kind of gauge it a little bit. Here's the thing. Would you say a woman who says, yeah, I'm a 5? Which I think the whole rating thing, where do you rank yourself, is really stupid because it's like every woman is different, every guy is different. Like,
yeah, but we have
there's
to
different
frame
things.
we have to judge. Like, as a human, you need to judge.
Yeah, but it's like you always have to. For me, I'm always like, if the like when before I met my wife, I was always like, she has to have a really nice smile. It's like that was my number one thing. I've learned to like,
Yeah.
you know what? If she has a nice smile, it's very comforting. My wife has a very nice smile. That's what attracted me first, was her smile and her eyes. Those two
Yeah.
things. And when women say, "Oh, I'm a 9 and 10," here's the thing. Would you say like a woman who says, "Hey, I'm a 5," would you like to me, like if a woman says, "Hey, I'm 5," I'm like, "You're good,"
You're
because
realistic.
you understand. I'm not going to be of no woman is a 9 or a 10. It's just it's unattainable.
Bo Derek back in the day.
Well, yeah, but it's
Megan
like
Fox back in the day.
have you
I
seen
know,
her
right?
recently?
Not now.
Not now.
No.
But it's like so Tuesday we're going to talk about unattainable expectations.
That's going
And
to be an explosive show. We got to promote this because this is like
I've
we're
been
just talking
promoting
about
it
this.
every day.
And Never Too Old wants on the panel. This is such a good topic. This is a
Is.
hot button topic.
It's a topic that needs to be talked about.
And I think we can be we can, obviously we're going to be biased because we both have dicks, but I think we can approach it in a logical manner and try and at least be fair, because we're certainly not out to I mean, we want to hopefully open a few eyes of any women that happen to be watching, and maybe get them to I don't know, maybe learn a little about the guy's perspective that might help them in their relationships. You know,
I was
not
talking to
encourage
someone.
dating of any kind.
Yeah, I was talking to someone, and they said a female, and she's like, "Your show, I can't relate. I don't know what you guys are talking about half the time, but I like the humor." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Well, the show is set up to where it's like how guys talk. So yeah, we're crass. Like our sense of humor is very
We would
not
talk the
shirk
same way. We talk the same way when the camera's off.
Oh,
That's
dude.
how guys actually really talk.
We kind of bust each other's balls after the show and before the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's you're right. It's I just think that if women understood how guys think and approach things, man, because I blame OnlyFans for this, because it's always like, well, this and that, and it's like men don't want OnlyFans type women. We don't.
No,
It's
we
weird.
actively avoid those.
We do.
I don't want to be with a woman that every other guy walking down the street knows exactly what she looks like naked. No.
But then you get guys that are in the same boat. I'm talking. So so anyone who's watching Tuesday night, we're doing people who have set the bar for their expectations too high. And guys are in the same. We're calling out guys also on this who are like the jocks, the frat guys.
We don't want to be hypocritical.
And because there's guys that have these weird, I want a girl who's this, I want to like that, and this and that. I'm like, dude, once you get older, you do have to lower your bar just a little bit. And as
more
guys,
realistic, perhaps.
As guys, when we get older, those expectations, because of what Hollywood does and all this stuff, and like, ooh, I want like a Megan Fox from Transformers and all this stuff. When we get older, you're like, you know what? If she can cook good and she can provide at the house, do all these things, and where I can work and do all these things, I'm fine with that. Like, she can be whatever weight she is. I don't care. As long as she's like, hey, you know what? I respect you. That's the other thing. That's the key thing. Is
what do you mean you don't care about her weight? You've got to be sexually attracted to her.
Well, yeah, you do. But it's like that's where guys kind of have different tastes with women. Some guys like a bigger woman.
Well,
some guys don't.
There's a reason for that scale, buddy.
Well, yeah.
There's a reason why that scale exists.
I'm just saying, guys tend to have like, you know what? We're okay. We kind of what is it? We kind of lower it to a point where it's like, you know what? I can be with a woman who wants to work on herself. We're cool with that. We're very flexible. That's what it is. We're flexible.
If she's real. Yeah, we will date down for a good-hearted woman.
And here's the thing. When we date down, we find the most cool, awesome women. Just period.
Yes.
Because if
Although
you
that's
date
not. Oh, go ahead. You finish, and I'll
if
make
you
a
date up, sometimes it's frustrating. It's like, I want this, I want that. If you date down, the woman's like, hey, look, like, because if you go through an issue and a problem, from my experience, she's gonna stick by. She's like, you know what, we're going through a bump in the road. We're gonna stick through this, and
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
true. Yeah, no, I agree. In my own experience, I would agree with that, Steve, 100%. On the other hand, I would also encourage men not to sell themselves short, which is very easy for men to do these days. So, yeah. Oh, hey,
Gary,
Gary Ambrosia
hold
calling me
up.
out, buddy.
Let me pull this up.
Yeah, this is going to be a great show on Tuesday. This is really good, and I hope we do get some women in the audience watching, and we can have some back and forth and some different views. Especially because the guys on your panel, they're all mature, and none of them are woman bashers or malicious. They're genuinely good-hearted guys. Every one of them. I think I'm a pretty good judge of character, and you've got some nice, genuine, good men on the panel, and I think we're going to have a great discussion, Steve. But I think it's important to promote it on the social medias and sort of get a discussion going, and maybe troll a little bit.
Yeah. To answer Gary's comment,
Yeah. Morning, Gary.
I told him around 1 is when I'm going to be busy, so I wasn't able to go to the lodge.
You had an opportunity to go to the lodge and you didn't go?
Well, there's an event, and
I wish I had a lodge with an event. Shit.
But I forgot that I scheduled cleaning out the kitchen and condensing things. And I didn't know about this event. So if I knew about the event like before, then I would have rescheduled my Saturday.
What are you, 80
Gary.
years old?
Hey, you
Can't
know,
be spur of the moment. What's it
I
called?
can, but it's when you've agreed to do something and help your wife out and organize things. Like,
Well,
good
yeah,
luck
but
trying to change that tune.
if there's fun to be had, she understands. She would want you to have fun.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know about this event thing. It's not really
Yeah.
fun. It's more of just babysitting
Okay.
and watching
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Which
is
you'd
fine.
probably get roped into cooking again.
Not this one, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you do some wicked baked chicken for the guys down at the lodge.
I do.
Yeah, nice.
I do.
Fried chicken. Sorry, And I watched your short on the fried chicken.
Yeah.
Man, that's fantastic. I'm
going to call you out on something.
What's that?
So I read your comment about
Yes.
the
gloves.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Salmonella. It's not fun.
Scared of salmonella. Builds up your tolerance. It builds up your resistance.
Have you ever gotten sick from chicken?
No, I've never really gotten sick.
It's not fun.
I've eaten a lot of chefs food.
So a lot of chefs will wear gloves when it comes to white, like chicken, turkey, just because they don't want to cross contaminate things.
So
that's pretty much what it is.
And that's something about how we raise some of the chickens over here, because I know they've got worms in them, or that's one of the danger, right? Salmonella and so forth. But
yeah,
in Japan, in a couple of different upscale restaurants, I've had raw chicken, chicken sashimi, which is, if you know, sushi. Sashimi is raw fish, so they do a raw chicken, or it's like sort of like tuna tataki, where they just quickly sear it on just on the outside to seal in the juices, and everything else is raw inside.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the chicken was, and I didn't. I had it twice, no issues, It's on the menu. It's a regular thing, and my Japanese buddy he believed that it was something in the way that they raise the chickens over there.
Could be
weird. I don't know. And so turkey has it as well, eh, Steve? Okay, that makes sense.
So that's why I wore a glove. And also, like, I didn't want to deal with like any of that stuff. So that's the whole of why guys wear gloves. I did do a short last night about why, like, if a guy wants to get a car, what kind of car to
Yes,
get. And I
I see.
said, because here's the thing, I'm going to call this guy out because I was walking while I was filming it. And I guess I said, don't get a Honda and then get a Honda. As I'm walking, I'm thinking at the same time and I'm paying attention to the traffic.
Right, of course.
So
Honda Civics used to be
what I meant by here's the thing. What I
popular.
meant about a Honda Civic is don't get one that sounds like it's farting.
Right. Yep. The
You can
Quebecers
get a
love
Honda,
doing that.
don't get one that sounds stupid.
Yeah, the French Canadians love doing that, and it used to be a thing. Because I lived in New Brunswick, beside Quebec, and the French Canadians used to go out and buy a Honda Civic, especially the young guys, and they'd put a loud fucking muffler on the back end of it, and it would just sound like crap. So I agree, that's a pet peeve. I don't know, the French guys must love it, or I don't know why. But, yeah, interesting. Yeah, and I know the ones, but in general, Honda Civics, man, my dad had one. I learned to drive standard. I taught myself. They went. My parents were at work, and I think I was home from high school for something. We had a day off or whatever, and I looked at the car in the yard. I had my beginner's license. I might have had my entire. Yeah, I think I had my full license at 16 at that point because there was no graduated licensing back then. Once you got your license at 16, boom, you had a full license. And I remember teaching myself how to drive on that car. The transmission was obviously pretty bulletproof. Yeah, it was fantastic. Good mileage. Yeah, lots of them everywhere. The Honda Civics back in the day. I think this was a 1982 Honda Civic. Man, good mileage. They were fast. They were sporty. The hatchback you could fit an entire cheerleading squad and a keg of beer. Yeah, it was a good, reliable car. But yeah, in general, I like the American. Oh man, the Corvettes, Mustangs to a lesser degree. Yeah, I like the American cars.
Nice.
The Plymouth, can't go wrong with that. Yeah,
Plymouth.
Yeah, it used to be a car company called Plymouth.
Well, yeah.
Back in
It's
the day.
Chrysler now.
Yeah, it is. And we had oh man, I used to have a Harvester International pickup truck. It was well, it was more like a Bronco, so it was enclosed in the back. And man, that International was bulletproof. Holy shit. It was like a farm truck. Like you could not kill it. And when you put it in low range, low four-wheel drive, it would only go like 5 miles an hour, but you could pull a house sideways behind you. It was amazing. Yeah. Great. International. I don't know if you've ever owned an International or driven one, but they used to make like, regular, like not just farm equipment. They used to make like passenger cars and trucks. And actually, Grumpy Old Men with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. I think it's Walter Matthau that owns an International, a Scout. Yeah, that's what I own, the Scout. And man, it was bulletproof. But the heater was tiny and with a big compartment in back, and man, you could never heat the whole thing. And the windows would be frosting up in the winter. It was terrible. And that's quite a big. I guess all the model cars, they're not all the same size, all the same scale, are they?
No, this is a more advanced one.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
It's nice.
For older children.
Older children.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what.
I feel like I butchered this one.
Yeah, I wonder what Raquel is up to this morning. I saw her streaming late last night doing a gaming stream. Maybe she's still sleeping.
Yeah.
Dark helmet as well.
Oh, sometimes you got to crack your back.
Yep, always. 100%. Right over the back of the step. Now, yeah, I was going to say, Have you upgraded your chair since doing the live streaming to
No,
not at all? At least have a kitchen or a cushion rather.
I should get a cushion.
Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Get a little fancy cushion with nice lacy frills on it.
Yes.
Hello, Zelda.
Yes.
Hi, good to
Hey,
have you here,
Zelda.
Zelda. Yeah, well, at least when you were doing the chicken in your video, at least you weren't wearing pink latex gloves. So that would be worse.
No, I wasn't.
No, but yeah, I don't know, Steve. What's like? Are we gonna get into dating stories on Tuesday, or just general advice about standards? Because we could do a
Um,
whole other show on dating triumphs and
possibly.
tragedies.
Possibly. I got to come up with the questions and everything, so it'll come. It's just more of yeah, this weekend while I clean the kitchen, I will come up with questions for us to answer and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, and you're accepting contributions as always.
Yes.
I would say something we should cover the topic of catfishing a little bit. That's a good,
Ooh.
interesting topic that a lot of people have a lot of opinions about.
Yeah.
Personally, whenever I see, not that I'm on the dating sites at all, but I'm aware of them. I might have a profile floating around somewhere from years ago, but whenever the girls' profile pictures are the shot where they hold their hand up above and it just looks down and you can't really tell what they look like. Yeah, as soon as I see a shot like that, you're obviously hiding that you're not exactly fit and active. So I'm just gonna keep on moving. Yeah, welcome everyone in the chat. Thanks for being here. No, I think this is going to be a good topic. Now, do you know who's on the panel this coming Tuesday?
The usual people.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Vince and Ordy will have their hot takes. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was trying to get some other people to come on. They were just busy, so they weren't able to make it. I was like, no worries.
Yeah, they're probably cleaning their kitchens and organizing.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. What do you think the biggest? I'm gonna say delusion. I'm gonna use the word delusion. What do you think the biggest delusion or outrageous expectation, perhaps? What's the most common for women these days?
I would say height and how much they make.
That bingo, 100%. Yeah. I would 100% agree with that.
And it works both ways, honestly. Like I know some guys that are like, I want a woman who makes this amount of money. I was like,
no, no,
I
you
bet
don't.
Some.
No, well, enough that it stands out in your memory. Because honestly, if she's hot and nice and a nice girl and she works at fucking McDonald's, she will have boyfriends lining up around the block.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, movie stars, guys walk in and pick up like a girl at a coffee shop and wife her up. That you don't really hear. No, I mean, yeah, guys, some of them have expectations of having women that are well off, but I think it's much more the case the other way around, where women's expectations for how much a guy's. I mean, I'm doing pretty well. I make a really good. I present myself as being pretty broke often to to the world at large, and it's working pretty good. The girls leave me alone. It works pretty well, Steve.
There you go.
If you don't want to be bothered by girls, just be broke. And if you're short and broke, like 5'6", yeah, that's you're right. You're golden. You won't have any worries there. But yeah,
Yes.
height for sure. I'd agree. Which one of those is even more? I'd say maybe height even more than money, Steve. Because if a guy is like 6'3" and he doesn't have a lot of money, he'll still get girls. But
Yeah.
if you're 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", you got to be one hell of a guy to get noticed. I would agree with that, 100%.
Zelda said they're probably drinking Bud Light. You know what? I'll drink some Bud Light. She also said, I don't understand women who need a perfect guy. Like, if he's kind and funny and stable, yeah.
See, that's a wonderful take on that, Zelda. I agree. And is Zelda a girl or a boy, or do you know?
Oh,
Or an
it's a girl.
Apache attack helicopter?
It is a girl.
Okay. Yeah,
Don't worry,
no,
I'm
that's
not going to quiz you.
no, that's an excellent. Well, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, see, I can't even trust you now, Steve. I don't know what.
I made it very difficult.
Yeah, with the senior and senorita bits. Are we gonna? Oh, those are fun. I do like those.
You never know. I
But
might bring it back.
I've got to no, but I want to find ones that'll have you questioning yourself too. I have
Do
to
that. Hold on. I'm going to get a
find
hoodie.
some.
I'm getting cold.
Yeah, yeah. I know you like this. This is one of 3 or 4 Spider-Man hoodies I have. Not bad. The Iron Spider. And it's got pockets, which is nice. I do like the pockets on a hoodie. Although I like the pockets that connect because this has the zipper. It's really hard to get the pockets to connect, obviously. But yeah, it's quite nice. I like it. Quite nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's an excellent take, Zelda. She says again, I don't understand women who need a perfect guy. Like if he's kind and funny and has a stable job, great. Yeah, that's an excellent take. But I think I don't know. There's a lot encouraging women in social media and just even before social media, back in the 80s. There's a lot to encourage women that they should aim for like the perfect prince, who's got everything and don't settle. And they tend to overvalue themselves, I think, too, because, like, women don't tend to get criticized a lot in general certainly by mainstream media in general. And I think it inflates their sense of self-worth a little bit. I mean, if you're always getting sunshine blowing up your ass, Steve, it's gonna go to your head. It will. I've had that. I've had a couple of jobs where I gotta say, I was fucking a rock star on the job. And, it was constantly getting compliments from owners and managers. And it'll get to your head. It can. So that's a danger. And, maybe that's part of what's going on with why women, in general, not all, don't get the all police out here, but not all. But in general, women maybe aren't willing to settle for someone of their of an average guy. Like they're not going to settle for the average guy because a lot of women don't think that they are average. A lot of women, again, because of what they're exposed to, perhaps put themselves a little higher than they.
We gonna crush that.
Yeah. Well, we're hopefully in a logical and fun and entertaining way. Absolutely.
Yes.
It's always fun and entertaining with the guys you bring on, Steve.
I try.
Yeah. Yes, I do. I have been known to identify as an attack helicopter, an Apache attack helicopter. I don't even think Canada has any of those. We don't have any of the cool shit that the American military has. I mean, we have F-18 Super Hornets, but apparently we can't afford the weapons package, the super cool weapons package that comes with them. So we've got the jets, apparently, but not the awesome upgraded stuff that makes them so cool. And we don't have Apache helicopters or the A-10 Warthogs. Those guys. We need some of those. Fantastic. And you guys have aircraft carriers that are devoted just to helicopters. Did you know that? You have helicopter aircraft carriers. The Tarawa is the name of one that comes to mind.
Heck
I
yeah.
used to have that. I built that model as a kid. But yeah, you guys have the coolest shit.
Because we cool, baby. We cool.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. We didn't used to think so. There used to be a time when Canadians were cooler than Americans, but that time has passed. That ship has sailed a few decades ago. Now, when in '72, when we beat the Russians at the Hockey World Summit, you know, the East against the West, we kicked their ass. That was pretty cool. We did well. Even the American sports commentators were congratulating us.
Heck yeah.
It's hard to get compliments out of the American commentators if you're any other nationality but American.
Because we pretty much kick your butt at sports.
Except for hockey, yeah. That is absolutely true. Yeah.
When has Canada won our Stanley Cup?
Well, because your teams are filled with Canadians. Because you guys have the money. You got the money. Yeah, our economy is sucking balls right now.
Same here, man. We're in the same boat.
No, we're even doing worse. I've seen charts about the American buying power of the dollar compared to the Canadian, and we used to be proportional. Now ours is sunk even further.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Cotton Ministry
that changes.
Cotton Ministries, how you doing? Welcome. He goes, women are like tigers. I like them. I think they're beautiful, but I'm not trying to keep one in my house. Those things are dangerous. And here's the thing, guys, you know it. Some guys are like, I don't want to date. I've gone through that phase. I'm kind of over it now, and that's okay.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Yeah,
lived with 6 wonderful women. Not all at the same time. That would be suicidal. Yeah, no, that was a good times, but I just like my freedom personally. That's a personal decision, but yeah, if I want to wake up at 3 a.m, crack a bottle of fucking vodka and turn on AC/DC at full volume, or hop on a plane and go to Vegas, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
and that's there are some prices to pay for that. Of course, you don't get the companionship. So with the freedom comes, it's a trade-off. Absolutely. And at different, see, that's the other thing. Guys change throughout their lives. Each decade in a guy's life, as in a person's life, you'll be different. So what might suit you this decade, you might try a different approach the next decade, you know?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Although, I don't know, Steve, whenever you think of like a person living in solitude, like you think of the monk on the mountaintop, right? Or I don't know if women can handle solitude. Like I've heard stories of guys just going to Alaska and just going out by themselves and just building a cabin in the middle of the woods and living there for 30 years by themselves in the woods. You don't hear of women doing that. I'm not sure that women can handle the solitude. They might be. Do you think they're more social animals than men?
Yeah, I think men can handle being on their own for a good period of time, but I think that both men and women kind of balance each other out in a way where it's healthy.
The yin and the yang. Because
I think
otherwise we don't become social and we just end up becoming crazy old men living by ourselves.
Yeah. Like, I'll be honest, guys, we're dumb. We are. We do dumb things.
We do.
We're pretty good at it.
That's how we discovered some of the best inventions, though, by doing stupid shit.
Yeah, that is true. Did you know we can fly? But I think that it's if a guy finds a woman that compliments him, it works out really well. That's just me personally.
Yep. Yeah. And there are many guys that would agree with that 100%. It's why your panel has people coming, guys coming from lot of different perspectives and a lot of different background experience.
Yeah.
And you've done well with putting together a diverse panel, a very diverse group of men.
Yes.
For a bunch of white dudes.
Who said we're all white?
Oh yeah, you're black. I forgot. Right.
I'm a little Egyptian.
Yeah, right. I forgot.
I'm getting there, guys.
Yeah, so like I was telling you in the private chat, British Columbia, we go to the voting polls today. We're having a provincial election.
Yeah.
So there's, I think, the population of British Columbia is about 5 or 6 million. 3/4 of those people live in Vancouver. Right. But yeah, we're going to the election, choosing new leaders today. It's going to be interesting.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of rumors saying that Trudeau's under so much fire right now. To save his own ass, he might call an election within just the next couple of months. So both of our countries might be under new leadership here before Christmas or around Christmas. So that'll be interesting.
That'd be nice.
I know, wouldn't it? Yeah. Finally, we can start to turn the ship around here.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'd like to. Although, yeah, it's going to take a while. It's like a cruise liner, you can't turn on a dime. It's going to take a while.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that true?
Yeah. But that's, man, we've got a lot of potential. We have as many resources or more than the U.S. So if we could get our shit together, we should be having as powerful an economy as you guys. We just don't have the population. What do you think? It's just maybe American women are hornier, and that's why your population is bigger.
I don't know.
Our women are more frigid, perhaps.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I've dated American women. I've dated Canadian women. That might be true. That might be true in my experience.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cotton Ministries. Is that part of the, sounds like Papa Cotton or part of the Cotton Council? Maybe
I think it is.
Yeah. I like the Cotton Council.
Yeah, I dropped a piece.
Those guys are good.
There we go. All right.
So is this car a rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, Steve? Mustang. Rear-wheel drive.
Rear.
Yeah, I would think so. I thought so. Now that makes it. That's why rear-wheel drive cars, because they're pushing instead of pulling. They don't handle and turn and corner as sharp as front-wheel drive cars, do they? Because those
sometimes.
It depends. The front wheels that are doing the steering are just dummy wheels, right? Like they're not actually pulling or driving. They're just
It kind of depends. It varies, I think.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Zelda gets it. Zelda says that the women in America, your population is higher. The women are making babies more because the patriotism in America is an aphrodisiac. It makes them hornier. Makes sense. Oh, dude, look, just the flag behind you, and yeah, absolutely. And how is that that iconic shot of Trump with in front of the American flag, dude? That might have won him the election. That image right there might have won him the election.
Yeah.
assuming they allow that to happen.
Pretty baller move, man.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and that's not rehearsed. Like that's not an act, because that's
No.
real shit that just went down. That's a true, genuine reaction. But yeah, that was all right. Yeah. If that were to happen, I could see Trudeau diving for cover behind the baby carriages.
You can be like, Daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Just your fancy socks. Just aim for the fancy socks, folks. Not that we endorse that sort of thing at all.
No. Hey. What's up? Here, entertain the people. I think she needs to go to the bathroom quick. Hold on.
Oh. Well, don't you have a... If you're going to do live streams, you must have a pee bottle somewhere in your office there, Steve. Maybe the dog doesn't know how to use a pee bottle. But that's something that you could train for, I think, though. But yeah, that's a cute dog, man. Yeah. If I stayed in one place long enough, I'd have a dog, but kind of hard to have a dog. I don't know what I guess I could take him to Mexico for the winter, but it's a pain in the ass. See, again, it's a whole freedom to do what you want. If you have a pet, it comes with responsibilities. You can't just take off somewhere in the middle of the night. So, yeah. Good to have dogs. I'm glad at least my friends and relatives have dogs, so get to hang out with them over there. Zelda in the chat says Trudeau is an example of why I don't date liberal men. LOL. Yeah, that's exactly, Zelda. No kidding. That's funny. A lot of the liberal women, they don't seem to be attracted to the qualities. Not really. That the liberal men tend to have. They want they want the masculine men. They want the conservatives or Republican. In America, it's called Republican. Canadian, it's conservative. Same thing. Yeah. But no. Yeah, that's the right attitude. Well, good. I'm glad you seem to be sort of similar mindset as Steve and I. We're just we try to be realists. That's all, and try to be fair about it, and not not say something that we don't actually believe. So, and sometimes that gets us in a little bit of trouble. But whatever. I'm willing to defend anything I say, and whatever I'd say off camera, or on camera, I'll say off camera too. And I think Steve is the same way. Not that we haven't met yet in person, Steve, but I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to having some of your fried chicken, and fuck, I'd love to see the lodge that you keep talking about too. So that yeah, hopefully in the next couple of years, if we can, like I said, get Trudeau out and turn around our economy, and we can start saving some money up here, I'll come down and visit you, because yeah, it's kind of expensive for Canadians to come down to America. It's a 25% hit or 30% hit right off the bat. So, but yeah, I'd love to come down and see you. Yeah, who else is? I think I know a couple of people down in California. Yeah, I'd like to see. Never been to California except for Los Angeles Airport. I think I told you that, Steve. I was flying to Peru. Flying into Lima from Vancouver, and I stopped in Los Angeles on the way. And so I got to see the city from the airplane, and seeing the Golden Gate. No, not the Golden Gate. Yeah, the Golden Gate Bridge. No, that's in San Francisco. But there's a bridge in... oh, wait a minute. Was it in San Francisco? Oh, fuck! Yeah, I wasn't in Los Angeles. I was in San Francisco. Yeah, because I remember the bridge. I was looking at the bridge out the plane window. It had to be San Francisco. Yeah, I'm sure the Golden Gate Bridge has always been and is currently in San Francisco. Although I was in LA too. I know I've been to LA. Huh. I also thought that was on a flight overseas too, going down south. Yeah, no, I'll have to look it up. Anyway, hey, Orville Nation. Good to see you. And good afternoon. Just turned afternoon here. Yeah, Cotton Ministries. You mentioned politics around some people, and they kind of freak out sometimes. Yeah, on my channel, I talk a lot about travel, um, but because I've always been interested in culture, I took it in college, anthropology. But I also took politics, international relations in university. So I've always been interested in that as well. Although there was a good 10 years where I was just sick of it and just didn't want anything to do with it. But no, really, recently I've been getting, especially since the trucker convoy and the lockdowns in Canada, I've been sucked right back into politics. Because our constitution was basically suspended. Our Charter of Rights and Freedoms were suspended for, like a year or more. And so now I'm paying attention to politics a little more, and I discuss it on my channel, but I discuss it with people that are open-minded and have different opinions and are willing to listen. And as long as political discussions don't break down, or any kind of discussion, as long as they don't break down into um, emotional, uh, emotional arguments or ad hominem attacks, personal attacks, then I certainly don't mind discussing politics. And yeah, hey, thanks, Orville Nation. PJ thinks I'm funny. Thanks, PJ. Hey, man, so are you. I watch your setup with the green screen, and yeah, I'm envious. That is a wicked bridge you're sitting on. But yeah, good to see you, Orville Nation. He's joined the chat, Steve.
Hey,
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah, and Cotton Ministries was saying you mentioned politics around some people, and they kind of freak out.
Yeah,
I was just saying that we don't mind a little political discussion here, and certainly more on my channel, as long as people are not assholes about it and don't get emotional and get personal.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you? Yeah, what do you think about? I mean, are Americans going to be able to talk about anything else in the next month?
I don't know.
I mean, what's I guess maybe P Diddy might. You could talk about P Diddy for a little while,
Shit.
and that kind of whatever. But no, certainly no one's paying attention to Meghan and Harry, Prince Harry and Meghan Merkel, or whatever the hell.
Because no one cares about the royal family.
No one cares. Yeah.
No one gives a hoot and holler. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Oh yeah, Orville Nation likes the Spidey. This is the Iron Spider hoodie. Love it. Love this hoodie, PJ. I got that on. Shit, it'll come to me. Merch. Oh, the website's name is Merch something, and it's Marvel, like official Marvel endorsed, Stan Lee endorsed. It's Merch. Ooh. It'll come to me. But yeah, no, they've got a great selection of hoodies. I just went looking online for Spider-Man hoodies one day and came across this.
Nice.
Merchzoid? I want to say Merchzoid. That rings a bell. But wow, this is how long is this supposed to take, Steve?
It's not. It doesn't take too long.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just trying to find some pieces. It's because I took it apart last night and then I'm rebuilding it, so it's just kind of like all scattered. But
Merchoid.
Not too bad.
Yep. Merchoid. That's spelled like it sounds. That is the site. I haven't been there in a while, but that's where I got this. This hoodie in my other hoodies. Yeah, I've got. I've got to go before too long, Steve. I'm going with a buddy. Yeah. We're going to go vote in the political election, and then
nice.
Maybe, I don't know. It's raining out pretty hard. I don't know if we're going to have a bonfire, but we might just sit around, watch the election results, and have a few beers.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, what's speaking of beer? It was on the T-shirt you're wearing underneath your sweatshirt. What's have you discovered any new good beers lately?
There's a place I've been getting into IPAs a little bit, not crazy amount, but there's like the hazy IPAs that are pretty good that I
I
like
like the hazy, juicy
because it's
IPAs.
fruity. It's a fruity flavor to
Yeah,
it, and it
it
just
is.
it's warm and welcoming. I like it that.
Yes,
I had
but it's
some
fruity,
last
but not
night.
in a fruity way. Like not in a bad fruity way.
Yeah, and it's because I'm trying to like slow down on my drinking, just for
Yeah,
it. When you get older, it kind of hits a little bit more. You gotta lay
you don't
down. You gotta
say. Tell
go.
me about it. Wait till you're
I know,
50.
right?
Yeah, it'll hit you right here, buddy. Until I was
Yeah,
30, man, I could drink and eat anything, and it wouldn't. You still had a six pack, but now I would have a six pack
yeah.
if I stopped drinking beer, but that's not going to happen. It's not a trade off I'm willing to make.
I did this all
It's
backwards, I
there.
think.
I do like the juicy, hazy IPAs. In fact, when I was up visiting the Comic Relief Crusader at his place, we ended up calling you, and we were
Yeah,
both at the same time, coincidentally, drinking juicy, hazy IPAs because I hadn't been to Alberta in a while, and I wanted to try some local. Whenever I travel somewhere, I like to try the local craft
yeah.
beers. And yeah, one of the places right there, close to where Comic Relief Crusader is living, had a wonderful local IPA. So yeah, that's Timu isn't bad, but it is also Chinese. So John is right. You got to watch out for some of the stuff made in
Yeah.
China. Man, I tell you what. When I was in China, I something broke. I think I had something on like a clip or something, and I bought a Chinese replacement. And when I was backpacking through there, and it you could tell the metal was just inferior, just cheap shit, and it broke right away. Um, that's the frustration I would think if as a Chinese person, and I do watch videos. There's the China Show is a YouTube channel I watch. Um, uh, I watched quite a few streams on China, and one of the big problems is that the average Chinese people have to use things made in China in their daily lives, and yeah, they end up breaking and not good quality, and even and the construction dudes, man, the construction workers in China, because we're both in construction. You wonder why some of the shit is built so poorly in China. There was one video where three construction workers on the same job site lined up their tape measures.
Yeah.
And when I worked in prototyping machine shops, and you're dealing with like a thousandth of an inch, you calibrate your tape measures and you make sure
Yeah.
you get three that are identically like fucking spot on. But these showing Chinese tape measures, they were out at the 12 inch at the 1 foot mark. One was reading 10 inches. Like at a foot, you're already out 2 inches. So that's what,
Yeah.
over 15% out.
Dang.
Yeah, I thought that, man, because as a carpenter, you got to invest in high quality tools.
Yeah.
The quality of your uh, work is reflected in the quality of your tools, or vice versa.
That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a hammer. Now, right now, I've got a $60 hammer. But every time I get a chance, I steal my buddy's $300 stiletto hammer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a nice hammer. Like because at 50 years old, my wrist, after decades of pounding, I'm starting to feel it in my wrist, Steve. So I cannot appreciate the $300 hammers. I used to think guys like that were idiots, and now look who's the idiot. The
Yeah,
guy with
I realize
wrist
that.
injury.
Yeah, when you invest in something good.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, the Comic Relief Crusader is in the chat. His ears must have been
What
burning.
up? I sent him an
Jeez.
invite. He's more than
Oh, man,
welcome to.
okay. So it was just coincidence that we were mentioning him.
Yes. Yes, this one.
Yeah. But yeah, what I mean, those are the. They make $50 tape measures now, Steve.
Yeah.
Fucking unbelievable. They're magnetic. They've got metric. Now, do your tape measures have metric and imperial?
No.
No, they don't.
Maybe. No, I don't think they do.
So what happens if you need to measure something a meter long?
Well, you just figured it out.
I guess. Yeah. But yeah, they've got fantastic tools now. I always the three things you want to spend the money on: construction, or your hammer, your tape measure, and your tool belt.
I don't have a tool belt.
I hate wearing mine. I don't wear it very often, but I do own one.
I just
with
don't.
The suspenders, you gotta have the suspenders.
See, I'd get that one. I get the one with the suspenders.
Because you're walking around with 5 pounds of nails and your hammer and your speed square and your everything else. I mean, you're gonna give yourself hip problems. And I as a roofer, the roofing belt is only around the hips, and I have experienced that firsthand. Yeah, you need good tools.
I hate roofing. Ugh. I've done it enough to where I don't want to do it again.
I started out. That was where my construction career started, and I still get sucked into it every fucking year I do a roof. I had my own my own roofing company back on the East Coast. I ran that for 4 or 5 years before moving out here. And yeah, it was with the asphalt shingles, man. And there was no crane to lift it up on the roof. Everything went up on your shoulder. Everything went up.
Yeah.
It was now that's illegal. Now you can't do that. They make it illegal for safety, and you can't even use the heavy hammers anymore. They make the ones that I used to use, the Estwing, because they give wrist damage. It's against WorkSafe British Columbia's policies to use those hammers. So yeah, it's freaking ridiculous. Yep, Zelda, exactly. You need a construction fanny pack, Steve.
Hey, you know what? I had a tactical one, and I miss it. I think about getting another fanny pack. Fanny packs are
Tactical
awesome.
fanny pack.
Yeah, you can conceal carry with it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not in Canada, you can't.
I mean, you could try.
Nah.
But yeah, I owned a fanny pack. Dude, they're awesome.
The other construction fanny pack, a tactical fanny pack, that would be
really
interesting. I've seen construction kilts. There's a couple of companies around here that all the guys wear kilts, and they're actually construction. They're kilts, and they're made with like carpentry belts built into them, pockets and stuff, and they're leather. They're like friggin' leather kilts. Yeah, they're work kilts. They're pretty cool, actually. I don't know if you'd want to like doing construction wearing kilts. You're on the ladder a lot. I don't think I'd want to be part of that work crew.
Yeah,
you'd want to be. You'd be just keeping your eyes down at the floor the whole fucking time, I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
So are there already stickers and decals on this, or do you have yet to put them on? Oh, okay.
I just have to do... This one's going to go here.
Yeah, hopefully some of the laws change when the government changes here. I have seen in an interview where it was said that if the Conservatives do get in, they will reverse Trudeau's laws and bring back our ability to own the pistol version of the hole puncher.
There you go.
Because right now, it is illegal for us to go buy a pistol version of a hole puncher.
That's
so only the long rifles are the only thing allowed now. So yeah, I never wanted to own one before until I was told that I couldn't, and now that I'm told I can't, I want to own one.
Right?
That's how that works, right? So if Pierre Poilievre gets elected, and it looks like he will, he has said on camera that he will reverse that law. So yeah, good. Oh yeah, that's right. Uh, the Comic Relief Crusader was posting on X that he's at the Mountain View Comic Con right now. And I'm guessing that's in Calgary. Comic Relief Crusader, since Calgary does have a view of the Rocky Mountains. Can you see the Rocky Mountains from where you are, Steve?
No, I can't.
I thought they went far. Don't they go far down into California?
Or I could look. I don't know,
I
honestly.
think they do. It's been a while. But yeah, no, that's fantastic. Good luck there, Comic Relief Crusader. Have fun.
No. Putting on all these little details.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think. No. You guys have the Cascade Range. I thought, yeah, I got confused with the Cascade Mountains. They look like a branch that goes down into the States, but the Rockies, no, the Rockies are way down over near like uh, Salt Lake City and into Colorado. Yeah, no, on the West Coast, you guys have the Cascade Mountains, and I've seen those in Washington State. Those are impressive.
Pretty
I've gone
cool, man.
skiing at Mount Baker, which is east of Seattle. Now, that was a fun. That's an underdeveloped ski resort, and it was a lot of fun. It was a blast. We rented 2 RVs, me and a bunch of Australian friends, and a couple of Canadian, a Quebecer, and we rented 2 RVs. We got up, and it started snowing as we were driving up the mountain road, and there was 2 Australians driving them. I don't know why we let the Australians drive in the winter. It was whatever they wanted to, and we started drifting because it's switchbacks to get up to the mountain resort, right up Mountain Baker. You know what switchback roads are, where they have sharp turns one way and then the other. And so we were drifting these large RVs with like 7 guys each in them, drifting them in the snow around the corners because they were rear wheel drive, right? Like dualies on the back, dually wheels.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like fucking drifting RVs. I've never done that before. That's the only time. But it was a blast. Highly recommend Mount Baker. Are you much of a skier or snowboarder? California has great skiing and snowboarding.
I've done it. I can do it. I haven't done it in years. It's been a while. But I used to snowboard and ski and all that stuff.
Nice.
When I lived in Nebraska, that's what I did mainly.
Oh, I didn't even know Nebraska had ski hills.
Well, you gotta drive a ways.
Okay. I lived in Whistler Ski Resort, and I picked up snowboarding. So I just snowboard now.
Okay.
The last time I skied was 1987. Last time I was on skis was 1987, and that's before they have the shape skis. Like now that all the skis are like, and they're as big as snowboards, some of them as wide as snowboards. Oh. And they're curved now, so it's so easy to turn. So I've never been on those. I'm just used to the 2 plankers. Basically they're cross country fucking skis.
Yeah.
Hey, Herc 130 is dropping in. Hello, Herc. Yeah, well, please don't forget to hit the like button while you're dropping in. Good to see you. And as he's dropping in, Steve, I'm sorry, but I've got plans. I've got a couple of commitments that I've got to go take care of. Gonna go vote and hopefully get the Conservatives running the province. Right now, the Socialist Party, the New Democrats up in Canada, they're the socialist, like full-on socialist. They're running BC, and that's why everything's so expensive, because there's no such thing as free money, people. It comes
Funny
from
how
somewhere.
That works out.
I know, right? There's no such. Oh, it's free dental. It's free healthcare. It's not free. It's not free.
No. Nothing is free.
Ooh, we're getting We're getting free CERB checks. Yeah, we're getting free government money. It's not free, you fucking morons. Anyway, so I'm hopefully going to go vote these fuckers out of office. Yeah, I'll chip off the old block toys. Hello, thanks for being here. But yeah, Steve, hate to leave and run, but I was hoping someone else might drop in with you. You're on
It's all
2 hours
good.
now.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've got. I've got to say I'm really happy you did a Lego build today, Steve. I'm happy to had a chat with you this morning.
Yeah, I just gotta figure all this stuff out.
All right. Well, you keep promoting the show for Tuesday. It's a
I
great
will.
topic. And anything you promote on X, I will repost it and comment on it, and we can get some interest in dating standards, man. We've got to get awareness out. Ladies, please, you're not all tens. Just be.
Guys, we're not all millionaires.
Don't lower your standards.
Yeah.
But be more realistic. And yeah, guys, exactly. Yeah, don't go saying you're 5'11" on your profiles if you're 5'8". Okay, don't do that. And women, don't take a picture to hide all your fat rolls. Okay, it's primarily what we're looking at your pictures for, to tell, are we attracted to you? Anyway, on that note, Steve, enjoy the flack and the hate that you will no doubt get on social media for this upcoming stream.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. That's right. We got broad shoulders. We're men.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out.
Hey, it was a pleasure,
fun.
Steve.
Yeah.
I really enjoy hanging out with you. So, yeah, and just because you said that, Zelda, that automatically puts you up a couple of points. You know that. That's how that works, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I will catch you later, Steve, and I look forward to Tuesday's stream.
All right. Take care, man.
All right. See you later.
I'm going to do it this way. There we go. Then you got to do it all over again. Come on. Get in. There we go. Working on the back end of the car. Get in. There we go. There we go. we're almost done. I'll put it on backwards. Let's do this. There we go. What up, Muslim uncle? It's getting there. It's looking cool. I'm working on the back end here. So this goes here, like that. And here. And there. And boom. And this, my friends, is the Mustang. It's cool looking. It's cool looking. I know if you go back like this, I think if you go back far enough, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to drive. Maybe I gotta, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that is the Mustang. It's kind of fancy dancy Wansley's. I would like to build a second one, but I actually have to get going and doing some cleanup because I'm going to condense the kitchen down a little bit. So that is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. Next week on Manorama, we'll be talking about the high expectations that people have in dating and marriage, and we're going to solve all that. So join us then. We have a lot of cool episodes coming up. In a couple weeks, we have the second anniversary for the Pooches. No, for the for Manorama. That's gonna be fun. And we just have a lot of cool episodes coming up. So join us then, and we'll see you guys. Hopefully next week I might have a Lego build. We shall find out. All right, guys. You guys take care. Thanks for joining. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay safe if you're dealing with the storms. All that fun stuff. All right. Take care.